beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. I can't get your cards, get a hold of your cards today. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs love tarot reading. All Signs love reading. More specifically, this is a love reading, a love tarot reading for the collective. You are here when you're meant to be here. So welcome whenever that is. The Three of Swords is coming out. Some heartbreak, separation, no contact, no communication and or in separation going on here. So let's see what this means. Okay. I'm channeling for you in January 2024, your love tarot reading. Happy New Year. I'm really glad you're here. You could be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later, and that is because this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. It means there is a reason you're here. So welcome again. I want to show you the energy that's coming in. So we see the Three of Swords here, Saturn and Libra energy. We know we are dealing with a no contact, no communication, and or in separation reading. So let's see what is coming in here. It's looking like, well, yeah, Six of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus energy, and the King of Cups, who may have been, it looks like, suppressing how they feel. What else is around that? Because this is the opposite of that. It's, well, and it's coming here with the Six of Pentacles. This is Pisces energy. It's, well, an empathetic energy. It's coming out of ego energy. It's a emotionally vulnerable, available, supportive energy. And they're coming here with the reciprocal energy of the Six of Pentacles, giving. So sharing their emotions, revealing what's going on, because the heartbreak is here. A lot of times this can be, like, I guess you could say, a breadcrumbing energy, a selfish energy. It's coming in the upright here. So somebody who hasn't been sharing their feelings wants to. Somebody maybe you haven't been talking to or seeing. Again, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. The person you're here for today, your specific person, perhaps it's somebody you weren't expecting. Let's see. All the decks that are coming in today are linked below. You'll also find all the playlists, your playlists, of course, your all signs readings, your all signs tarot readings. And that playlist, I believe, is called Love Tarot Readings, Messages from Your Person. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs, of course. And if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings below and a lot more, including messages from your spirit guides. I haven't been uploading those lately, but like all readings, they are timeless. So if you are feeling drawn to watch anything, it's all down below. So look at this. We do have somebody who hasn't been honest. It's a running situation, could also, of course, be around the connection. I mean, and look at the, I don't know how much I love the validation here, but this is what's going on. Because look, they're running off with the Three Swords here. So, of course, a strong validation that in this Aquarius and Uranus energy, which is changing everything, it can sometimes be a little bit chaotic, that this is a big reason why there is some heartbreak and loss here with the person you're here for today, who is coming through in today's reading. They're taking two swords with them, making that decision. They're leaving two swords behind. The Moon and Libra energies, they're a compromise they weren't willing to make. You can see that you're already in the Four of Swords, and I feel like you're both here. This is where you go after the Three of Swords, which are being kind of laid here on the wall. It's like taking a rest. It's renewal. It's the separation. There is a sword here, kind of like a just-in-case sword, but it's conflicting energy. But it's also around, swords are clarity in relationships, they're truth, information, transactional energy. And it looks like for some of you, in particular around the feelings, that is what they have been hiding, or at the very least, just not being open, emotionally available, and communicating what has been going on, because we saw that coming in with the Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups, of really giving emotional energy. A lot of the feelings that have been repressed because, well, yeah, the King of Cups is the master of emotions, are coming to the surface. So that sword here, because it's a really strong alignment in the energy here, both of you. There are the three in that fourth sword, getting ready to come here with that clarity. The clarity they have, the clarity you've been waiting for, truth, communication around whatever happened and is happening here. Strong indication of third-party energy. It doesn't mean that it's romantic, because it's also really strong that somebody's been really up in their head. But of course, that's going to be different for everybody what that is. And let's continue on and see what else wants to come through in your reading today. Remember, this is a general tarot reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Six of Swords wanting to come here in the partnership placement. So yeah, things are moving again. This is more Aquarius energy, but it's also Mercury energy. The planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So I already feel like these turbulent waters you see here, these emotional waters, are calmer. Everybody's in. I want to show you what's going on in this energy. I do feel the alignment in the Four of Swords of just kind of, it's quieter, but there's still something that needs to be resolved. What does that mean? Well, look, we have the Six of Wands and Temperance here. So it's very likely that if you haven't heard from this person that's coming through here today, you will be. You may have already had a conversation. Six of Wands, Jupiter, and Leo energy. They're riding right on by. Look, they're trotting right on past these Five Wands. Some challenging energy, some obstacles. So those around people, is that just around the truth here? Because that five does connect to the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. They have their victory wreath here. And this is a particularly emotional horse. Of course, pushing through some challenges and some obstacles. And there's a humility around this too, you know. There's some apologetic energy here. Wanting to connect with you either way and share some kind of news with you. And I think that does connect to how they feel. The truth. We saw that in the King of Cups coming in with the Six of Pentacles. And now we're also seeing Temperance. This is Archangel Michael. The angel for strength and protection. Divine justice, a healing energy. Wanting to light the way to the truth. Get everybody on the path to the truth. For everybody's highest good. Everyone that's here, solve the issues. Restore some balance, restore some harmony. For some of you, this could even be a legal disconnection. It's not for everybody, but it is here. But the Six of Swords energy, it's like time. This moving energy, it's time to communicate, in particular in this Mercury energy. And it's also telling me it's in the partnership placement that this is what's on everybody's mind. You're both here. And that's the Mercury energy coming in, that it's, I don't know if it's just something you're kind of feeling that it's coming in. You've already had a conversation, but this is a validation if you've been wondering. And yeah, it's a really fast energy, Temperance. It's Sagittarius energy, and it's like a middle ground, working things out. So it can be, for some of you, there's some kind of mediation coming, whether this is around some legal contracts and partnerships or not, I want to say. Because it does come through that there might be somewhere in this connection for some of you that there's some kind of divorce or legal separations that have been going on, whether it's the two of you or somebody in your energy or your person's energy, either way. As I say that, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Super strong validation, anyway, of the no contact, no communication, and or in separation. This is the separation energy, the Two of Cups in reverse. Venus in Cancer energy. This is separation energy. It's some breakup energy. And it is telling me that there might be, for some of you, there have been, maybe it's coming up. I feel like it's in the past, but it could be coming up, that there is some arguments going on, a little bit of argumentative energy between two people that love each other, or did they love each other? Let's see. But there is a coming together with somebody here. And yeah, there is some resolution. And I really like that King of Cups energy coming in, because that's the lack of ego and shadow. So it's not coming in like ready to pick a fight. So I really have, this is really strong for me, that feeling that it's the past energy. With that said, I mean, maybe it's still going to come up that there's still some discord that's going on. Let's see. Maybe. Look, the truth. The Queen of Swords, we already saw Temperance, pretty major with the truth, wanting to restore some balance. And here's the thing about Temperance. It is like a mediating energy. So it can be that there's third parties involved in that for some of you, whether it's professionally or around other people. And again, here's the validation of third party, whether that's just around somebody stuck in their head, not being honest. We saw that really strongly. We're seeing it in the Three of Swords, those swords and the Seven of Swords that came in, and also the Four of Swords, those three swords on the wall. And we're seeing it here too. It can literally be around people, whether it's romantic or not. It could also just be some interference by friends or family. And the thing about third-party energy in particular here at my readings is sometimes it is around somebody not being able to compromise, which is also came through in that Two of Swords within the Seven of Swords, and that Moon and Libra energy. The Moon energy around communicating, around feelings, emotions, revealing something also that's hidden, which is clear it's around feelings, but what else, you know? That have played a really big part in this connection. It's a hurtful energy, the Five of Swords, and it's more Aquarius energy. And it's Venus, of course, around this connection. There's this two swords laying down. So it's kind of like, I don't feel like that there is argumentative energy coming up between you. It could be. It looks like you've laid your swords down. There is still somebody here a little bit defensive, and they are holding on to two swords. And then one sword here, so three swords. So it is in connection again to whatever's been going on in the Three of Swords. Look, here in the Six of Swords, we're seeing three of them are raised kind of together. There's the fourth. And then there's that two again. It just keeps popping up, a decision. This decision to communicate, and there's a compromise here. So whether this is around something somebody wasn't willing to do in the connection, or even if it's around resolution for some of you, whether this is around a legal separation or not. But the Queen of Swords, yeah, Libra ruled by Venus. And of course, more of that Venus energy, love. And Libra, which is connected to infinity, which is connected to forever kind of love, like a particular kind of love. For some of you, it might be around your twin flame. That's not for everybody, I know, but the energy is here. Of course, it's not for everybody. But that energy, also the kind of long-term energy, you know, and it's connected to balance and renewal. So this truth, clearly, pun intended, a lot of sword energy here today. Lots of sword energy here today, really. Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, three. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Progressive numbers. 3, 4, building. 5, 6, 7. Building up to the truth. Clarity in this relationship, perhaps other ones. Transactional information. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is demanding the truth, and I feel like is going to get the truth. This is total honesty. What is this around? I think you probably already know. But let's see what else is wanting to come through. Definitely, I do feel that your person, unless that's you on the Six of Wands, I think that might be you, your person is wanting to come in here, wants to communicate with you. And it could be, in particular with that Mercury energy, we know that's the communication, and we know it's on everybody's mind here. And it could be in person for some of you. It's not real clear, and I feel like obviously you're going to know that. But it could also be voicemail, phone calls, and in particular, SMS, social media, email, even maybe handwritten for some of you that are near your person. Because Mercury is often connected to reading and writing. And kind of like habits, you know, so how you normally communicate with each other. Should there not be any blocking. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards, aho. Whoa. Yeah. There's some stuff going on here. They regret it. Lovers in reverse, right here with the devil. They're really strongly connected. And by the way, these energies, this is where your person's energy is the strongest. So yeah, an apology has been coming through, and resolution definitely. Again, whether this is a mediation to work things out, whether this is a mediation to kind of close something, there is some kind of working out mediation energy here. Is there going to be more? It's really unclear. By the time you're watching this, I have the answer, or I have what we're getting, what's coming in today. So you might already know some of what's going on just via the title. But here now, as I'm channeling for you, Gemini energy, Archangel Raphael here, the angel for healing what's broken. And yeah, it's the Venus energy also, of course. That's the planet of love. That's your connection. It's a strong soulmate energy. And they're full of regret. And here's the thing. There's some discord around this and some argumentative energy. So I do feel that this is strong for a lot of you of the past energy, kind of whether you're here because of discord or it's just part of what was happening, because this is more of the breakup energy, the no contact, no communication energy, and even divorce for some of you. This might even be somebody who's finalizing something in order to be together with someone. You know, how does that resonate for you? And let's continue on. But the devil energies clearly played a part in it, and they regret some choices that they made. And it's strong. This is where their energy is the strongest. They're everywhere here today, but it's really strong that it's around the devil energy. So what's this attachment? We saw that Seven of Swords, that, yeah, there could be some betrayal here in the way of romance. For some of you, possibly some infidelity. But a choice in betrayal can also just be around choosing, kind of like letting something come between you, choosing something over your partnership, over you, I guess you could say. And yeah, it could be around a lot of things. You know, addictive energy, obsessive energy, greed. A lot of things come through there, Capricorn and Saturn energy. And it's, look, this attachment here to each other, but whatever decision they made here has obviously either put you here in this no contact, no communication again, or has obviously, this is sliding off. It's the Six of Wands back again. It's the Six of Wands back. Yeah, the healing. Unhealed, this is not resolved, and it needs to be. It's the Queen of Cups in reverse, you know? And I mean, it's coming here with the Six of Swords in the partnership placement, which this Mercury and Aquarius energy is that this is kind of like time apart. I feel like that you've needed a separation, whether you're coming back together or not. I mean, look at it. They're definitely regretting some decisions that they made, and I feel is really strongly connected, to the devil energy. And look, the Queen of Cups is in reverse right here with it. So yeah, this is an energy of things have not been healed. And we've already seen the King of Cups, and now we're seeing the Queen of Cups. So it's also telling me that there has been a lack of emotional sensitivity, a lack of emotional availability and vulnerability also around your person. This is not about gender. However, having seen that King of Cups, and I say however because it's not about gender, but let's talk divine masculine, divine feminine energies, if you will. We all have that in us, is what I want to say. And so there clearly was a lack of truth, of being available emotionally, of vulnerability, all of that when all of this went down. Look at this. Devil, Lovers in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords. Some things that were said, some hurtful things or done for sure. We also saw that in the Five of Swords. And again, the separation validated in the Four of Swords. So yeah, this is also the two of you, the King of Cups coming in and the Queen of Cups. You're both here. There's a lot of emotional energy here. And there is some healing really necessary and some resolution, whatever that's going to mean. The Six of Wands came back. So yeah, they're wanting to communicate. What have they resolved here? I think that's definitely coming with the truth of feelings. Again, we saw that in the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. A strong, strong validation here. And that it really is time. And it's interesting because look, we also have here Catty Corner, Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. And that's 66. And that's an energy of being out of balance. And we know that in terms of your connection and the way you've been communicating and who hasn't been honest and really all of that. And also what I wanted to say is that energy which also came through with the Queen of Swords again, connecting to infinity with Libra, the balancing of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies, which we all have. So your person in particular, or maybe this is you, but your person in this situation can get clear and honest with themselves so they can be clear and honest with you. And that's a lot of what we're seeing here, which feels very much like getting this Queen of Cups in the upright. Some healing necessary because look what happened. They're regretting it. It knocked the Queen of Cups in reverse. And by the way, that's also an energy here. It's really strong for some of you that there is a connection to addictive behavior. And that can be coming around here in this Queen of Cups in reverse in the Devil energy. So whether that's around, you know, other people or romance, money, work, whatever it is, it has played a huge part. There's a lot of regret here. This was sliding off, and this has been sliding off. So interesting. Page of Pentacles here right below the Devil card in reverse. This is kind of like, it's very much like actually making some trouble. And look, the Chariot here. So this regret that they have here, the Chariot on the move, look, Catty Corner right here with the Six of Wands, this Mercury and Aquarius energy of things needing to move. It could literally be for some of you that it's actually involving houses, locations. Maybe it's already happened, maybe it needs to happen, but it's also around needing to communicate. And again, the mediation energy is real strong with Archangel Michael coming in to kind of bring in some protective energy, some strength, and get the truth out, which we saw that in the Queen of Swords, the minor arcana energy of just wanting to come in, but Temperance is like, yeah, no, this needs to happen. Because this Page of Pentacles in reverse energy is both connected to the Devil and the Lovers in reverse. It's like making trouble. You know, it's like kind of like a troublemaking energy. And it could be around another relationship. Well, it is. It's just a matter of what is that other contract, this Pentacle. It's, for one, it's making trouble here with you. And whatever kind of connection you had, I mean, they regret it. They caused problems. This caused problems. It can be that somebody is younger. It doesn't mean they are, or that they were just behaving immaturely as well. You know, this can oftentimes be like a student energy, I want to say, and around possibly some money, another contract, relationship, whether it's legal or not, whether it's to a person, money, work, whatever. It's all real clear here. And they are definitely regretting a lot. There's a lot of regret here. And again, it can also be, there's a strong energy for some of you that, yeah, there's something else here, like another contract per se, that's not necessarily connected to the Devil energy, but that's the trouble. And I mean, look at this. The Lovers in reverse is connected here to the Chariot, which is Cancer in energy, Moon energy. It's things changing by way of movement, by somebody taking an action. So they both changed everything here with the Devil energy and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and they're regretting it. And it's also Catty Corner here again with this really wanting to have some resolution, or maybe even needing to for some of you, depending on what kind of situation this is. But the out of balance energy here as the Six of Wands came back and is saying, yeah, I've worked this out. I'm working this out. I want to connect with you. I want to send So there's information coming in. So whether it's in person, again, handwritten, which is probably not the case for everybody, but it could be social media, email, SMS, whatever, phone call. That's what is on the move here. You can see it. And this action is going to change everything. There is a resolution energy here. Is that reconciliation? Is it closure? Are you actually kind of ending a contract legally? Is this an ending completely? Or is this meeting this information that's coming through? Is this going to be reconciliation and something moving again? We're going to bring in some more, of course, but this is changing everything. And, you know, it's like coming up with the riddles to get through the Sphinx, because those are obstacles, and I feel like they're kind of on both sides. And it could just be around the emotional obstacles, because this is moon energy. It's Cancer energy. It's quite emotional. It's around your connection, and it's also just that emotional energy around the moon. What's been hidden? Well, we know a lot of feelings around the King of Cups, and also just how they were handling things. It's kind of like a coldness, I feel. The lack of emotional availability, the lack of showing up, emotionally, truth, all of that. So this is kind of like cracking that code in a way, you know, because in ancient times, you come up with the answer to the riddle to get through the Sphinx, to get this chariot moving. So that happening here, a lot of past energy, but really current energy here too. And it's addressing this. It's addressing the problems that this has caused, I want to say, for lack of a better word. The Seven of Swords is back. And I was feeling this energy. I don't think I brought it through. But I was actually connecting it to the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. The Knight of Wands in reverse. It's an impulsive energy. So it's both, look at this. It's both impulsive around whatever happened here, or at the very least somewhat connected. They're wanting to come through. Sorry. So I just need to bring through what is coming through here today. Yeah, there's definitely an apology coming through here. Look, Temperance came back in reverse. The Seven of Swords came back in reverse. So this is a strong, strong indication that, yeah, there was some chaotic energy here, some impulsive energy. And that's the thing connecting here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil card, the apologetic energy, kind of like some shame, regret. My gosh, Five of Cups in reverse is literally asking for forgiveness, and it's coming in with healing energy, which we see is desperately needed here. Look at this, because this is also kind of telling us more of what's been going on. And Temperance in reverse is a disruptive energy. It's like controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. It's kind of like some chaotic energy. And it's also what knocked this Pentacle in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, excuse me. And there's worrying around it. And there's also there's stress around it. But look, it's connecting to the worry about this now. But it's also connecting to kind of the worry about it here with the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, of this is what's being addressed. Also with the Nine of Swords in reverse, Gemini and Mars energy. That's a recovering energy, a healing energy. So I really like that. But it's also telling us, it's also connected to the past energy. So this Pentacle, yeah, it's connected with here with the Page of Pentacles with some trouble, you know, around it. And I also feel that this is connected to whatever's here in the Devil energy. So whether it's money, you know, addictive behavior, possibly involving money, whatever, gambling, another contract, another relationship, betrayal, whatever, it definitely played a huge part. There's a chaotic energy. There's an impulsive energy of what they did. They're totally regretting it. I mean, it's right here with the Lovers in reverse. So it either, this impulsive action or one of many, maybe this was a particular action. I do feel, hello, caught that camera just in time. As I was saying, this impulsive energy may have caused it. Look at this. But it may have just not been a cause, but definitely did not help here in the Knight of Wands in reverse. Because this is some more chaotic energy. Look on each side of the Lover. So I don't know if this is just for some of you around some arguing that went down, an impulsive decision around the Devil card, or just one of many. Because the Seven of Swords is back. validating that. And look, the Three of Swords here now are in reverse. This is them coming back in. So this kind of a lot, played a huge part in what went down. And they're coming back in here, making peace energy, apologetic energy, looking right here at everything. Look, all this past, of everything that's gone on, including connecting to our little troublemaker today and the devil. And there's the Two Swords that they left behind, which are in reverse here. So there is like an overwhelming energy, some indecision energy. So that could have also played a really big part. But more importantly, even in this minor arcana connecting here with the devil energy in reverse, the Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio energy is asking for forgiveness. It's a hopeful energy. It's a recovering energy. It's a healing energy, because this is, look at this, whatever went on here. And also this Ten of Wands. I like this because Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, Jupiter is the planet of prosperity and expansion and optimism and hopeful, you know, things moving and growth, and also luck. You know, one could say attached to that Jupiter energy, I always think of that as timing. And, you know, this is also here with Temperance, Jupiter energy. So we saw Archangel Michael coming in, really getting everybody on the path to the truth, and that's still very much the case. Connecting also with the Queen of Swords, of course, but this is, look, it's really connected, telling us what is this regret around, and also because that knocked, that chaotic energy that's here, this impulsive energy of the past, also knocked Temperance in reverse, that Jupiter energy, so things were not moving, so things have not been feeling hopeful. It's not been really very prosperous, has it? But there's a lot of energy here in particular putting those 10 wands down and ending this cycle now, this completion of that cycle and the renewal coming in. And that's what they're hoping. And that's the moving on energy. So, and I do feel it's what everybody needs. So whether, again, this is closure or reconciliation, it's a really, really needed time in this connection. And before I send this message through that's coming through, I wanted to quickly touch on the Page of Swords, because they're holding on to the truth. We already know that. Around the emotional energy, of course, with the King of Cups, which came through with the Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, there is this feeling of kind of watching, whether you're connected or not, and whether it's through family and friends or social media, whatever it is, they're definitely here looking. It's kind of like a spying energy, but it's also getting ready to act and holding on to that sword. And what I wanted to say here, it's a validation for some of you, both of some past argumentative energy, possibly some coming up in this. I tell you that King of Cups has removed a lot of the shadow in the ego, but there is still some shadow here, and it's really more around what happened. So I don't feel like somebody's coming in or that the two of you are going to just be having any explosive stuff here. But it does feel like it could get intense. There's definitely apologetic energy here. There's needing to be held accountable. There's things that need to come out. Most definitely. It's literally time here. It's time. And the other thing about this chaotic energy that came through in the past is that, yeah, it could also be, or excuse me, impulsive energy. It could also be that you're just going to maybe see each other, or there's just going to be a message appearing. And that's what I wanted to validate here. Also with the Three of Cups here and this Five of Cups in reverse. That's Mercury and Cancer energy. They're kind of on their side. It's like not in reverse here. It's not in the upright either. It's like knocked over. And again, the Two of Cups here that are showing in reverse, which we saw coming through today, didn't we? Yeah, that was coming through when your reading began, is more of the separation energy, breakup energy, or contributing to that, and possibly some argumentative energy. So it could have been for some of you, there was some arguing and discord around other people, even at an event. But it could also be that this was happening just via communication, that Mercury energy of SMS, email, social media. How do you usually communicate is, I feel like, how it came through. And again, it's just an indication that it could be that it's going to come up again, because there is a conversation coming up here. There's a lot of truth coming in, a lot of emotions involved, things moving here. So whether this is kind of completing an actual legal contract, or this is just completion in general, resolution, I want to say, but whether that's closure or that's reconciliation, I feel like I still want to bring in a little bit more, but there is a truth here, communication, feelings, that much is clear. And I also just want to validate, I gotta say, I mean, it's connected to the devil energy. And those Three of Cups in kind of like a reverse, almost, is also possibly an energy of validation for some of you of some addictive behavior. And I just want to remind you that not everything is going to resonate. And sometimes it can be that some of the messages or what comes through strong for me as your person could also be you. So if you're hearing a reading and you think, yeah, that's my energy, then that's your energy. The Six of Pentacles is back. Came through with the King of Cups. It's here again. This is the Moon in Taurus energy. It's a reciprocal giving energy. Look, it's, of course, we saw that with Temperance, restoring some balance. I do think that this has for sure been in reverse. The selfish energy, kind of like a breadcrumb and giving something else more of their time. And not really giving emotionally and in the connection, because that's already clear, but it's come down twice in the upright, and that's minor arcana energy, wants to be your overall energy today. It's strong because it is a giving energy. And again, it came through with our King of Cups, Page of Wands in reverse coming through, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. That's strong apologetic energy. My gosh, look. So Page of Wands coming here in reverse is some struggling energy. And again, there's some immature energy. It doesn't mean somebody is younger. It could be the Ten of Pentacles is here. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Look at this energy here. Okay, so we're going to talk about everything, but I just first want to send this through because it's in my hand. It's Mars and Leo energy, and it's kind of like somebody that might be just kind of ready to quit, but it's also not holding up the walls. It's like putting the walls down. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like a self-defensive energy. So it's allowing for you to come together here and have some conversations. Look at the lack of communication and the lack of truth here. Justice in reverse, the King of Swords. The Moon energy coming through here. The Two of Cups came back and it's in the upright. So there is still love here, for sure. And I was about to go into some clarification, not so much just clarifying cards. I don't generally do that. But just of like, is this just a conversation or is it more? It is a conversation. It is some resolution. And yeah, it could be more. You can see that. And you can see it's around this Ten of Pentacles. So before I go into this, the Ten of Swords came in, connected with the Nine of Swords, and it's in reverse. And it's more really strong energy of begging practically for forgiveness and really wanting to leave this behind. So it's a both offering it and it's a do you want to forgive them energy, you know? Forgiveness is for us. It's lightening a load and releasing. So maybe that's all some of you need. It's just some resolution in that way. Perhaps it's more because more is definitely coming in. But this Sun and Gemini energy, you know, this is, well, yeah, it's the end of the cycle. It's a completion. It's a renewal. It's a new beginning here. So it's this energy of moving on also in the Five of Cups in reverse. It's can we just have this conversation? Can things move again? Can we address this, please? So we know where this is going. And I really feel that that's what they're wanting to do. And this Ten of Swords is connecting with the healing that's necessary with the Queen of Cups in reverse, the worry around the Ace of Pentacles and whatever happened here, and this Three of Swords. Of course, everything connecting together. but it's around this Ten of Pentacles. So were you in a long-term commitment? This is a really long-term energy. It's somebody's still here for this, and I think this might be your person, because this is, yeah, I want this. This is what I want. I want to be together. So were you in a long-term energy? Were you building it, or was it on the table? Because it's quite literally on the table here again. Mercury and Virgo energy, and it's on their mind. I mean, really, it's on their mind. I feel like it's on your mind. You obviously still love each other. And, you know, Justice and the King of Swords is not surprising at all. This major arcana here with our King, Gemini, and Mercury energy. The lack of communication here. You know, this kind of like a cold energy, I want to say. But we also know this is all connected to this apologetic energy here, this regret, because look at that. It came in with the Ten of Pentacles. You can't come in here with the Ten of Pentacles and say, yeah, this is what I want. Look, Six of Pentacles had come back. Coming here with the Six of Wands, you know, really wanting to communicate with you in a I've worked some of this out way. Let's work this out way. Because the Five of Wands, you know, that is obstacles, it's challenges. The Six of Wands is having overcome them. It's resolving the problems. It's restoring harmony successfully, like working it out. So we know that that's what's on their mind. And you can't come in here and say, yeah, I'm ready for this now with Justice in reverse and the King of Swords. So we know that this is a lot of the past and still some of the current energy that's about to change. This is Libra energy, of course, and it's Venus, the planet of love, and it's the dishonesty around this. And again, I just do want to validate the lack of communication. That, yeah, there could be that there's some kind of legal stuff that's been going on here. For some of you, this might be closing some contracts. So whether it's together or there's something on your side or your person's side that needs to get closed, because there is that energy here with Justice in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse, you know. But and here's the thing, it's not worked out. That's the love is here. That much is clear. And I always end up sounding like Dr. Seuss somehow in my readings. But it is, you know, and that's also connecting with this moon energy, because this is in reverse. It's Pisces energy, but it's also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. And this is the clarity, and this is the truth coming of how they feel and whatever else here. And again, for some of you, kind of, whether you're sitting down doing some kind of mediation for repairing or signing papers or closing, that energy is here. But this is somebody who doesn't want it to be over. It's somebody, I feel, whether that's you or not, that's coming in here. I don't know if they're too late, but I do feel it's pretty strong that coming back in here, they're just kind of waiting for the move. Again, to make the move, the Six of Wands coming in here, Six of Pentacles, it is out of balance. I mean, it's actually really clear. And again, it could just be around some legal stuff that needs to get tied up for this to close and for everyone to move on, or to tie it up and on some other ends and come back together, or tie it up and yeah, maybe maybe it's around other people. Do you know what I mean? But for a lot of you, I know this is your connection, but they're coming in here on this Knight of Pentacles, Virgo and Mercury energy. There are some details, which we see here, legal or not. Not just a sharing of feelings that's coming through, but yeah, there's some details that need to get worked out. And although they're on this horse, which is saying, I'm reliable, you can count on me, I want to do this, there's a humility, there is apologetic energy here. I'm working through this, pushing through karma, pushing through obstacles. I'm going to make this happen. They have their victory wreath, everything's here. The reunion energy. Their harness is unfastened. So it's both a past energy of, yeah, like something that, some details that are quite big here. Kind of a lack of trust, because if you jump on a horse and their harness isn't done, you're looking at the handler and saying, excuse me, could we fasten this harness? Because that's a little scary to go off on this horse. So it's kind of like you're waiting for them to put this on, or it's this universal energy of waiting for this to snap back on. So things can move forward with this contract, relationship, commitment, whatever it is, whether it's legal or not, because you clearly do love each other, and they are coming in here with some kind of offer, some kind of proposal. Again, is this around marriage? For some of you, yes. Maybe even past, or for the two of you. But proposal energy is a new beginning. So, and it's not always going to be, of course, a marriage proposal. It is definitely I really want to communicate with you energy, and they've been kind of planning it for a while, I feel. Maybe some things have fallen through, but wanting to jump on this horse and restore some balance, coming here with their partner, the Six of Pentacles. Lots of regret energy here, definitely here with the Chariot of wanting to move forward toward you. And whatever you're planning to do, of course, that's up to you. You have free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. You know, everyone has free will. So the decisions that you're making, and there's clearly a decision here. And it is that Lover's energy too. We know of the regret, a decision that somebody made that they regret. But I do feel it's kind of spinning energy for me today, because I feel there is a decision for everybody. So whether you're making it together or not, it could be that you're making it separately, but you love them. They love you, and they're coming here for sure to talk. So is that the only proposal here, or is there more? Because they're also holding this pentacle. I want to bring in some oracle and see what is going on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see, Aho. By the way, I am not reading oracle in reverse. Maybe I will be again. I'm just not feeling it for a while. So the staff and the lantern illumination came down. Magician energy. And also really interesting and not surprising, this lantern, this is connecting us to the Hermit. Virgo and Mercury energy, lots of details going in here. Spending time apart, the separation, spending time alone, but also apart, kind of going into hermit mode, trying to figure some things out, get some clarity. What do you want? What do they want? What do you want together? Connected right here with the staff, with the direction of where things are going. And this is Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy. It's as above, so below. Turning visions into reality, taking inspired action. Manifesting energy, manifesting soulmate energy. It's clear that you love each other, and you've reached this crossroads, or you've reached this make or break. This feels like a make or break, because I don't know how long, if you've known this person for a really long time, or you were in a long-term energy for a long time, or it's just that soul connection and that feeling, or the fact that you wanted more, or we're going to build it. But it is here. These are, we're going to look at these in a minute. Two people that clearly love each other. And yeah, I like this magician energy coming through, because that is new beginnings, which we see. We also see there's a lot of potential still here to resolve things. Love is super important. Of course, we know there needs to be a lot more truth and balance and communication and accountability, and everything needs to line up in the way of, let's say, for example, distance for some of you. Other contracts that may need some resolution. Again, also connecting strongly to the devil energies. So attachments, things that really have to be worked out, changed. But the potential here, and that's, of course, connected to the fact that there is still a love here, clearly. Venus and Cancer energy, and we saw it here too. We know the separation is here. We saw it coming in the beginning, also in reverse, and there it is again. And there was some arguing going on. Again, it could still be that there's still some discord around this communication, however it's going to happen. But it doesn't feel like, it's not feeling like, you know, intense stuff. But I guess you could say intense and emotionally. And maybe there's a lot of sword energy, but a lot of that has been coming through as past energy for me. But of course, you're going to know what that is. But it's also around a particular opportunity of coming together. And this lantern here, this hermit energy, you know, this is attainment and fulfillment and things coming to fruition. And where you go, when you jump out of Hermit energy is you go into the Wheel of Fortune, the Jupiter energy, which is really strong here. That's been getting held back. So things not moving, not expansive, not prosperous, possibly not time. You know, whether that's just somebody's not ready yet to have this conversation, or somebody wasn't ready for something, or wasn't available because perhaps a contract on somebody else's end. Whatever the case is, there is a coming together, mediation kind of energy, closing of something so that there is a new beginning. It's just a matter of what is that going to mean for you? What direction is that? Well, look, we have the dog, loyalty. We have the dog here. The Moon card. And that's the thing, there is a fear, and then there's not being afraid here, because that's a lot of what's being hidden. You know, a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional energy, a lot of the problems that have been going on here. And this reversal energy is clarity, and it's the truth being revealed. And like, I owe you that. You owe me this much. You're right, I do. That truth is like really clear. And this grape energy is interesting because this is a new beginning energy, and it's grapes, it's development, strongly connected to the Pentacles. Literally right here. Also the King of Pentacles, blessings. So I really like that coming around this connection. And also just around whatever this new beginning is going to mean for you, whether it's together or apart. But I definitely feel like it's something here for you to work out. I mean, you clearly still love each other. Oh, wow. So look, here's the potential, the flower bouquet. So this is also an offering energy. It's a reunion energy. It can be around some marriage energy. We're not going to say that's the case for everyone because it's not. But the potential here is still really strong. Gosh, you guys. Yeah. Wow. So this is a lot of healing energy in this star. It's a lot of hopeful energy, clarity, renewal, of course, also connecting us to Aquarius and Uranus, which is how your reading began in many ways with that Seven of Swords, telling us what's been going on. And as it comes back in reverse, Aquarius and Uranus energy making peace. But look, as you move forward, and I guess you could say in order to move forward here, the horse, the action, that's the Chariot energy. It's a horse, a particular horse of humility, pushing through obstacles, moving through challenges and obstacles, wanting to win. A strong energy, kind of an unbroken energy in action. And there's 3 horses down here. Divine timing, communication, growth, forging ahead. It's, look, is hammering things out. And a lot of this is connecting with 8 of Pentacles energy too, like hammering out details. And that Sun in Virgo energy. A lot of the details that need to get hammered out. So here's the thing, whether you're hammering out some details for closure or you're hammering out for renewal together or alone, it is here. You're coming out of this. And I love this. I really love this for you. As difficult as I can see and feel and hear, and I'm being shown that it has been, there is some healing energy coming and some resolution. If this is what you have both been after, it's here. You know, there's definitely a lot of apologetic energy, but I do feel you both here in this illumination energy of things, really in particular with the Moon in reverse, because that is, clarity and the truth being revealed, connecting with that King of Cups. It's coming together and just putting it all out, just seeing everything here and hammering out, look at all these details to get here into this star energy. And this is also guidance, being guided to come together and work this out. Again, hammering out the details, whether it's closure or reconciliation. I just really feel like it is going to be different for everybody, but I see you still love each other, and it feels really strong that this is leaning toward, I don't know, what are you wanting here? Because this person here is coming in saying, yeah, I know I completely messed up. I really, really want to work this out, and I am so sorry. Please, can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? And can I forgive myself? So what the heck happened? But this is that action, again, connecting to Chariot here. It's real strong. Hammering out these details, quite literally. Also, that 8 of Pentacles of hammering them out. Here in the 10 of Pentacles, for things to move forward and these blessings here. There's blessings and guidance to Archangel Michael, of course, coming through twice. Archangel Raphael coming here to begin with in the upright, saying, hey, yeah, I really want to, I'm here to just show you, light the way to the truth for everybody. So what's good for everybody here in this situation. But blessings around you, guidance. I love this. Fate. The hopeful energy again, the renewal, the healing energy is incredibly strong. And if you are here today and you made it through the reading, thank you, by the way, you will probably most likely resonate with the reading that is right before this, here in the playlist of All Signs Love Tarot readings, All Signs readings, All Signs Tarot, I should say. That playlist is Love Tarot messages from your person. You're going to resonate with that if you're resonating here with today, most definitely. I think they're both your readings. But I really like this a lot. A really beautiful reading for you today. Intense. You know, my heart hurts a little too, what's been going on here, but resolution coming for you, whatever that's going to mean for you. So I'm really happy about that. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Whoa. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I don't know, these messages here just were kind of like screaming your name. You could probably see some of these already. I was stupid. 5 of Cups in reverse. I mean, 10 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords. I mean, where do we want to put that? There is so much left unsaid. Yes, there is. I'm sorry I hurt you. Because, you know, this 5 of Cups here in reverse, asking for forgiveness on the Devil card, on the King of Cups, who there may have been some cold energy here, the lack of communication energy here, maybe even around some legal stuff, but also connected with justice, you know, the dishonesty. They're definitely sorry and they feel stupid about it. The other thing I want to say, if there are third parties in the way of you or your person that's the legal, or that those are contracts here, that can also be the case here in our justice, you know, because that is, well, fate also, but karmic law, spiritual justice and justice, quite literally. So it could be that there is some legal stuff that's going on outside of the two of you around other connections that are, of course, impacting the both of you. Hopefully that that message, the way it came in, I was like, is this what I'm saying? Yeah. No one compares to you. I don't think that's going to be for everybody, but I needed to send it through nonetheless. We were meant to meet. So that's also coming out of here, all the thought process here in the Hermit energy, this lantern illumination, kind of jumping out of that again. What's under here? Into, oh, wow, into the Wheel of Fortune, which is after the Hermit energy. And yeah, the turning point. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. So whatever the time issues have been, but wanting to communicate, new start energy, and also the realization of, yeah, knowing that we were meant to meet. So it wanted to move out of the way and bring in that reciprocity, which is really interesting because that is actually the last oracle that we're going to be bringing in, which I wasn't even going to bring in, that wanted to come in. And it's also connecting to our early energy of the 6 of Pentacles and the King of Cups coming in, and then the 6 of Pentacles wanting to be in your overall energy. So reciprocity, you know, again, that is the giving and the receiving. It's being open. It could even, for some of you, be around money, could even be around marriage again, but I do really love that energy here. I dream of you. And remember, of course, not an entire reading. Everything will always resonate with everyone. And that also goes for love messages. And remember, if you ever feel that you're sending them, or you're wanting to telepathically, or you have, then that's how it is. Thinking of you now. We are a fated connection. There it is again. We were meant to meet. I'm watching you. That's the Page of Swords. Do you still love me? Yeah, I don't know. It's like Two of Cups energy, but it wants to go here with the Three of Swords. With this conversation, mediation, whatever's going on here. Sorry I ran. That's more energy of regret. I'm putting it here with the Ten of Swords because that played a really big part. I mean, it could also be here with the apologetic energy of the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups. I love you. I love you. Is this telepathy? Are you telling each other, or are they validating that? I think there is love here. I mean, it's actually clear. I miss you. Connecting with the star energy too. Kind of also connecting with that wishing on a star energy. Connecting with also the Nine of Cups energy, wish fulfillment energy. And as I say that, look what's here. I wish we could be together. Somebody wishing on a star. Who is that? I think of you 24/7. Beautiful souls. That is your reading today. It's been my honor to channel for you. It's intense and emotional in many ways, but also a very beautiful reading. And I like this outcome that is coming for you, whatever you're deciding to do. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I would be so very grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you for that. Really watching videos and liking them, sharing them with anyone you think might enjoy it, subscribing to the channel. These things really help to keep my channel moving, and so I can bring you more readings, so thank you for that. I'm sending you love and light, hoping for the best outcome possible for you and all those around you, for your highest good and the highest good of those around you. And I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye.